So can we take a second to mourn the death of the internet? Yeah, it's happening. Let's talk about it. So if you've been living under a rock, basically the internet itself is now imploding. We have corporations such as YouTube, Take-Two, Rockstar, Spotify, and various other platforms now needing age verification. And the way that they're actually doing this is in the most scummiest way possible. Because of legislation inside of the UK, they are now wanting people to upload IDs. And we're slowly starting to creep into the United States. So apparently going forward, this is going to be the new norm. There is now Grand Theft Auto 6 that allegedly is starting to require people to verify their age. There is various platforms that are now wanting to verify people's age based off of the content that they may or may not be watching. And it gets scummier. As we approach closer and closer and closer to the death of the internet, people are rightfully so protesting. And what I don't think people realize is that the United States itself, we are the rebellion. We are the rebels. We do everything that we can in the face of freedom, right? For corporations to now think that they are above and beyond reproach, that we as the consumer have to sit here and take the unscrupulous amounts of deviancy that these people are now trying to portray just for the fact that they want to see our ID. And it gets even more cynical when you take a bigger look into these things because of the fact that there is one corporation, one company that is now pushing this sort of agenda that wants to elope and take all of our information and bring them into one database. Just so it could say that, you know what, from the time that you were born to the time that you are gone, we know every little detail about what you were doing and who you were in the eyes of trying to protect the children, which, in all honesty, everyone should be ashamed. Anyone that is trying to push this, especially where you have most of those corporate greedy bastards at the very top telling people that because we need to align with one political party in the eyes of protecting the children, that now we need to know every single detail, especially if you go potty, if you go to the corner store. We are now approaching the part where Metal Gear Solid was warning everyone. We are getting to the point where Big Brother is everywhere. And I don't mean to sound so paranoid or conspiracy theorist. We are at this point in humanity where it is the haves versus the have-nots. And I don't know about you. I am not going to take the knee. I am going to fight because there's absolutely no way in any universe that I am going to sit here and upload my ID or any sort of information about myself just because I may want to have a good time. And it doesn't matter what it is, because you know what? It may now start because they've been trying to slowly push this thing. And now we're going full throttle where we're now using Grand Theft Auto 6 that everyone and their mother has now wanted to play for a decade now. We're going to push full throttle to make sure that we get that information, because you know what? You gamers are the ones that need it the most. Because look at us. We're the number one scapegoats of any single argument where it comes to protect the children. And I'm going to talk about it in another video. But where it comes to be even greedier, where now we're having this conversation, I guarantee, and I'm going to call it now, because of the misdeeds and the non-protecting of children that Roblox has now experienced, I guarantee that they're going to use this as a springboard to now push this legislation further into Congress just to come back and say, you know what, because of this, we need everything verified. We need to lock down the hatches, bury every single person, make sure that there is literally nothing on the internet that you can't do with anonymity. And I'm not talking about, the devious people. Those people need to be taken to task. But I'm talking about the people that just want to have some sort of presence on the internet without every single person knowing who they are. But I'm talking about, maybe it might be somebody who's cruising an adult website. Hey, you know what? That's your cup of tea. You should be able to do that without having big government infiltrate into what you are doing. If you want to play a violent video game that doesn't harm anybody or depict grotesque stuff, by all means, go for it. If you want to play a video game where you are over the top, let's talk about Doom, let's talk about Wolfenstein, that type of game, you know what? Go for it. But if I need to verify myself to be able to play these video games, even though I go into stores and get ID'd to make sure that I am eligible to buy these said games, Big Brother should not be part of the equation. There are already checks and balances into buying these games, getting these games, and playing these games. There is no need for the software itself to basically get all my information uploaded to some place that we all know is not secure in any way, shape, or form, because look at all the various platforms, sites, companies that have been hacked, and my information, credit card, whatever, social security, all that stuff ends up in some other country where they go on a shopping spree on my expense. Is this the reality that we are going towards? And if it is, please stop the ride. Let me off immediately, because this is like absolutely ridiculous. But you know what? I could be wrong. Let me know. Sound off in the comment section if you feel exactly like me, or even if you disagree. I would love to hear it. And with that one, make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.